What's up everybody, I'm Jonathan Miller and welcome back to this month's Kpop Comeback Recap. If you're new to the series, today I'm sharing 10 of my favorite Kpop drops this month, and June was full of summery deliveries. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any Kpop content, hit the like button if you enjoy the series and found something new to stream, comment also telling me what your favorite comebacks were because I know I can't get to everyone. With that out of the way though, here are my favorite Kpop drops for June 2023. MISAMO, aka Twice's first subunit, has been a long time coming, and while this might be a pre-release track, it certainly is a beautiful start. Mina, Sana, and Momo's lower register on this smooth pop R&B inspired song is gorgeous. Momo's rap is fantastic, the women look amazing. 本当に大好きだよ. I cannot wait for their first mini album in July because if it sounds like Marshmallow, I'm even more excited than I already was. I got to see Twice live in Tacoma if you haven't seen my tour review yet, but these girls performed a little sample on stage and it was fantastic. Twice gives 150% and Marshmallow is just another example of that. This song is so good, go stream it if you haven't already. Bouncy as a song and its music video have so much going on that it's almost hard to keep track of. However, unlike certain K-pop hits of the past, there is some solid foundation to anchor the high-octane energy of the song's production. For example, the B section is a gorgeous melody where ATEEZ really shines for me, but it doesn't stop the energy flow. This comeback was designed to be high-octane and made for stadiums. For as many different scenes that appear in the music video, Bouncy really could have been a Frankenstein song, but it's not at its root. It does have a few quirks like the random goat or the chipmunk vocals as the hook, but it's not bad. A fun, exciting entry for K-pop fans who love daring productions and risk-taking. Jump demands your attention when that hook starts playing. While I still feel the final chorus could have used some oomph and it's a little short, I have had it on repeat since it dropped. So I guess my brain doesn't care that much. The hook is super catchy and strong. I do love that bass synth sound anyway, I admit it, but it's done well. The intro still gets me hyped every time. P1 Harmony is super underrated, so I'm hoping they continue to get more recognition and love because they really do deserve it. 8.5 out of 10 stars. Speaking of stars, I said this in my album review of 5-star, but S-Class is an addictive, energy-packed evolution to Stray Kids' sound. I have not gotten that B section sung flawlessly by Bangchan, Felix, and Seungmin out of my head since I first heard it. The Twinkle Twinkle Little Star reference was a really fun addition, and again, I'm going to compliment the dance break at the end. This track and music video has all the stuff we love about Stray Kids as a group, but we also got treated to new expansions in their artistry. I really enjoy it when Skiz shakes it up, and since now that it's been a few weeks and S-Class is still stuck in my head, it goes to show you that an artistic risk can sometimes have an incredible payoff. I know this is probably shameful to admit, but I'm still fairly new to Promise 9. This is my first official comeback since really getting into them, and I'll tell you what, I really loved this song. It's a bit of a shame I'm only getting to enjoy them now as they're an 8-member group, but lineup changes happen in K-pop. I still think #menow is a great soft pop R&B track that the members sound excellent on. It's catchy and it's got some very small disco touches, and I can confirm it's great to blast driving with the windows down. It definitely makes me want to continue checking out the rest of their music and become more familiar with it. Now, a quick shout out to this video sponsor, DistroKid. DistroKid is a fantastic music distribution platform helping artists, new and seasoned, get our music up on streaming platforms like Spotify, Tidal, YouTube, Amazon, and tons of other places too. For one small yearly price, you can drop as much music as you want, and depending on which membership plan you choose, you'll gain access to a whole wide range of additional features to take your music career to new heights. One of these really neat features is DistroKid's own optional and free matchmaking service, Upstream, which helps artists and record labels find each other. If one of your goals in your own music journey is to try and get signed to a label, by joining Upstream by DistroKid, carefully vetted record labels will be able to see your Upstream profile and get to know you a bit. They'll be able to check out direct links to your music, they can get a feel for what your streaming stats are, and find your contact information. If they like what they see, you might just get an email from your big break. Use my special VIP link to save yourself 7% on your first year's membership with DistroKid. Link is in the description. I cannot believe I find myself in a timeline where UKISS is actually back. I know there's been quite a few difficulties, shall we say, in the past, but to see the boys together again is such a treat. Gen 2 stans are being fed well as our favorite turn 15 or older. I'm glad UKISS was able to put their differences aside and deliver this bop. This EDM track reminds me of some of their earlier work like TikTok, but I just appreciate that their sound remains untouched. So good to have them back. The Gen 2 2012 era K-pop fan in me is absolutely screaming. EXO is currently going through a lot of changes. I'm both surprised and happy EXO's 7th album is coming true, despite CBX's lawsuit against SM Entertainment and Kai's quick send-off to the military. Regardless though, Let Me In is a great pre-release ballad. Their vocals are always such a treat, and seeing them all together again feels so special. While the future of the group may be uncertain right now, getting this comeback is a good moment to enjoy. I would love to do a deep dive on EXO in the future. I know several of you have asked, so it's on my list. EXO is near and dear to my heart, and I wish I had time to do that video justice, but we'll have to wait just a little bit longer. For now, let's just bask in this moment while the Kings are back. For the first official solo debut from NCT, Taeyong really delivered his own style in all the ways I would have wanted. I know IVE has the song called Kitsch, but Taeyong embodies it. SHALALA is a contemporary hip-hop song filled with eclectic percussion, fun references, and repeatable hooks to create a total vibe. We even get a little bit of a production switch around the 240 mark that keeps the listener on their toes. I think Taeyong brought the goods. I know NCTzens have been waiting a long time for this. If you're looking for a good street-style, laid-back rap track, you gotta check out SHALALA and add it to your summer playlist. Speaking of summer playlists, every great one needs a crying in the heat ballad, and Alexa delivered that. Juliet is self-written and composed, which I really respect. I said this in my reaction, which again, thank you Alexa for seeing. I'm glad you saw my video. That made me really happy. But Romeo and Juliet can be an overused metaphor in love songs. However, Alexa put a small twist on the story and I love it. This is an example of not overusing the allusions and metaphors to a well-known Shakespeare play. Plus, her vocals are beautiful on the track. The music video is gorgeous. Alexa is definitely underrated, so if you don't know who she is, go check her out. Juliet is an awesome track and you definitely won't regret it. My Kings are back, bringing a fresh take on a familiar style and doing what SHINee does best. Serving. This 90s hip-hop track is just another evolution for SHINee. As I mentioned in my deep dive, SHINee is known for trying new genres and concepts regularly, and to me, this is another example of that. It screams relevant, and all my boys look and sound fantastic. I hope Onyu continues to feel better. Congratulations on year 15, and thank you for delivering the goods just like old times. June has been the start of what is shaping up to be a comeback/reunion-filled exciting summer. I think my favorites, if I had to choose, were Marshmallow, S-Class, and Hard, but everybody brought the goods. What were your favorite K-pop drops this month? Comment and let me know. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe so you don't miss my K-pop content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.